Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In today's video we're going to be making a labyrinth guide about how to clear the higher floors on difficulty 15. Right now we have cleared up to floor 16 and we're going to be attempting floor 17 and even beyond that in today's video. But the first thing that we will have to mention before we even begin attempting is which relics should you be targeting, which crest should you be targeting. There is some sort of strategy which you can use to reliably finish and try to clear floor 17 and beyond. And it will all revolve around one epic level or this purple level crest, which is this one, Verdict Shield. Every time an allied hero gains a shield and deals damage, their next attack deals 50% of the shield's value as true damage. This is the most powerful crest, I think, in the whole of the labyrinth, and it's crazy because it is a purple rarity crest. But once you get it, and if you can get other crests which will stack shields on your team, or just use heroes like Lucius or Coco which provide shielding onto your team, you can then get a really high power shield, which then will be converted into true damage onto the opponent. And this is the main way you're going to be killing the enemies in the higher floors, because they just have way too much stats. You can't try to burst through them with even if you power up with a lot of relics which give you attack percent, for example the Vanquish one over here, it's never going to be enough. And this is also why when you're choosing your relics, ideally choose relics like Vitality, because that is going to increase the shield effectiveness onto your team, and then you're going to try to go for the shield into true damage comp, and also try to go for HP percent, tanking basically relics. And as for the crests, you want to try to prioritize shielding. If anything gives you shields, you usually want to pick it. Other than that, try to pick the highest quality crests. Like if you are offered a legendary one, then usually those are going to be the best, or these yellow quality ones at the top here. And even though these don't really synergize with the shield concept, some of them are pretty good. Like this do or die, allied heroes are immune to damage in the first 25 seconds of battle is, in my opinion, strong, but then after that 25 seconds you receive double damage, so I don't even know whether I should be running this crest or not. I haven't tried it before. And the other ones, for example, Shield of Judgment, allied heroes gain a shield equal to 5 times the sum of their physical. So shielding onto your team along with this crest, the Verdict Shield, this is how you're going to kill the higher floors. And you might think, oh, you have to get lucky to get Verdict Shield, but honestly, in your clears up to floor 15, you're going to get a lot of opportunities to get crests, and you can also reroll. And so each time I don't get a crest which is good, I do reroll them. Almost each time I have the option, and then you will have a higher chance of picking up this Verdict Shield over the time. And then you just want to go for more shielding crests, energy regeneration crests, or anything which is going to give you more shielding or buy time for your team. So my crests are not perfect, but mainly you want that Verdict Shield and other ways of getting shields onto your team. And now we're going to try to see how high we can clear. I don't even know how high we're going to go, but so far I've been using this strategy only since last week. And last week we only managed to clear floor 17. But I think we have a better setup this time. Hopefully we can clear higher than that. So there's a team I was running right now. Basically it's just complete support. Try to kill through the true damage of the shields. And that is pretty much it. You could probably use Iron here. He has a self shield as well, or more sustain with something like Damien. But I think this is a pretty good team as well. We don't have any factional synergy, but yeah, I think this should be fine. We'll try it out and see how it goes. So basically in these higher floors, you want the Verdict Shield, and look at the damage we're dealing. Because of the shielding being converted into true damage, it's just destroying the enemies and they can't even kill us. So I think we actually got the perfect setup of crest for this run, but it's only my second time trying to use this strategy, and even last week I did manage to get Verdict Shield, but I didn't get enough shielding on the rest of my team, so we weren't able to clear to a high floor. But already, you saw that was like a convincing win. I don't know how high we can go. I've never even made it past floor 17. So yeah, it's basically just fully healing. The evocation spell also gives you a shield on some of the buffs, so that's why I chose that. The initial burst of the enemy's health is also due to one of my crests, because it like reduces the health by I think 35%, but we're actually just killing them with the true damage shields. Even if you didn't have that crest, you would still be able to destroy them with this team comp. Yeah, this is insane. We don't even have to cast our shields from our Lucius and Coco, we're just getting it from all of our crests, and then you just tanky, the opponent can't kill you, and your damage is so high. yeah, this is probably going to be our first 20 floor clear. I've seen other people do it before, and I'm like, how do you do it? Because if you're not using the strategy, the shield strategy, okay, our health is, no, we should be fine, right? You just want to make sure you don't die, but even if you die in the run or some of your heroes die, you can reattempt the run after the run ends. Like, there's a replay button, so just don't click out. Like, if we come to this screen, there'll be a replay button over here. You can click that, and it will replay the match, and you will not lose any of the heroes if you did lose them in that match. So now it just is basically Labyrinth is on easy mode now. So this is what I mean. We don't have enough crystals to refresh, but you look through here. I mean, restoring energy is fine because that can allow you to get your shield cast up faster. So you could do dominance or power jump, or you could just refresh it, and I would probably refresh it here. But for right now, we'll just pick the dominance or power jump probably, because yeah, every critical hit you get the 100 energy, so you can get multiple. So I've never been here. I think we might, I don't know if we're going to be able to clear this. It's challenged in endless mode and can only be challenged once. The damage dealt will be count. Okay, you can only challenge this one time. I didn't know that. So you will have to just use your best, strongest team on the first attempt, and then you just go for it. Normally to kill this boss, you need to do true damage. He has like OD and Corrin and Merely, but we're going to try to just convert our shield into true damage and kill him through those means. I mean, I could try to go for, like, get rid of... We want to have Lucius, we probably want to have Doran. Like, if we got rid of Doran and Smokey, we could go for Damien and Iron, and then we would have the 3 factional wilders, and we would have some more shielding, but I think this should be fine as well. We'll just try it out and see how it goes. You can probably reattempt this, though. Retry this. If it doesn't go well. But let's see. Will the shielding deal true damage or not on the boss? It must be dealing true damage on the boss, right? After this run, I will, if we have a chance of reattempting, I will reattempt with maybe Corrin and Merrily and see if that team would do better, but I'm assuming the true damage would apply from the shields onto the boss as well. But yeah, this is really the hack to Labyrinth, because other than using this strategy, it's almost impossible to clear the floor 20. But with this strategy, as you can tell, you can destroy even floor 20 of Labyrinth. Round 6. So we'll review the crests at the end of this run, but I really think that the highest rarity crest we had, which converted our defenses into shield, was one of the key ones, because I've had the true damage from your shields before, but it still didn't work out this well because we didn't have enough crest to apply the shields. Okay, we won't be able to reattempt it here. That's going to be it. It probably would be our maximum score, I would imagine. And all in all, we're going to get 1,107 honor points. Okay, we'll take a look at the ranking. That's going to be rank 1. Okay, but I am now going to show you. I'm going to skip to my guild Discord because we have different comps which have made it to floor 20. Alright guys, so I managed to pull up my combination of relics and crests, and we have 5 more from my guild chat, which all managed to clear floor 20 of Labyrinth, so we know which are the crests you really want to be targeting. But the common thread in every single one of them, so all 6 of them, is going to be the circled relic I have, or crest I have over here, which is the shield being converted into true damage. That is the key for clearing the higher floors, because that is how through your shielding you're able to burst through the enemy teams, and without that it is very difficult to clear the higher floors of Labyrinth, and honestly really not possible past maybe floor 17 or 18. So this is the key one you want to go for. You want to do your run and you want to reroll as many crests as possible until you get this crest. If you don't get it, you can restart the Labyrinth run and try again if you're trying to go for the top floor clears. Otherwise, if you're just trying to clear like floor 15 just to help your guild out, then that's fine. But if you want to go for higher than floor 15, really you should try and refresh your run until you get this crest. Now apart from this, you want to go for other crests which will give you shielding. That is what we did in this run. And this run, like this lineup of relics and crests we have here, is pretty much the ideal one. You want vitality because that increases the effectiveness of your shield, and that's where we had 8 of them in the top. You want to have HP percent if you can, and because usually your shields are going to be based on your HP percent, so then your shields will be more, and even some tankiness defenses can be fine, but really HP percent, vitality are the key ones. But you can go for like other things, like we had 8 of, I think, the haste, which was fine, but that's not bad either. Haste energy generation is good as well. Apart from this, we had other shielding crests, as you can see here. The legendary one, or the highest quality one, especially the third one on the top, was a key shielding. The other ones kind of didn't really synergize that much with the shield comp. You don't need the other ones. It's really just about giving you as much shield as possible. And the last purple crest we have on the bottom row, that was also shield giving. And the last absolute one we have, which is the blue one on the bottom, that also increases our shield generation. The other ones kind of were like energy, or like immobilize the enemies, stun them, things like that. Basically, either you want crests which are going to buy you time, like stunning the enemy, giving you energy generation because then you can cast your shields faster, or you want just pure shielding crests. That's basically the idea behind getting a really high clear on the labyrinth. Now, if we take a look at all of the different combinations my guildmates have run, here is one, and again we have the shield into true damage, which is the second purple crest that we have over here, and over here it is the third purple crest, and here he had 11 vitality. You want to target that vitality and HP, those are the key to. Here again he had 3 stars of the vitality, so that would be either 6 or 7 of the vitality relics. And here he had also some shielding. I think the second one, the legendary one on the top, that is also a shield related crest. And then here he had again the shield into true damage, which is the fourth purple relic and a crest, and on relics he had the vitality 4 stars, and again here vitality 4 stars, fortitude, and here he also had the shield into true damage. So you need the shield into true damage. This is how you're going to get the 20 floor clears. And again, shield into true damage, shielding. Here he didn't even have any like legendary or top quality crest, just the purple quality, and that's enough. He had like 4 different shielding purple crests, and then I think at least 1 or maybe even 2 of the blue crests. He had the vitality, and apart from that, yeah, that's pretty much all you want. And then for your final team, like we saw, we have Doran, Lucius, and then Coco at Mythic Plus gives shielding to your team. So if we just take a look at the heroes that I select when I go into the labyrinth, but your final team is going to be like basically Doran and then 4 supports, or Lucius and 4 supports, and 1 should be like healer, like we had haste from the Smoky, we had the healing and protection from the Haven, and then you want to have the 2 shielders, Lucius and Coco. Coco at Mythic Plus and Lucius, those are the best AoE shielders in the game. Iron provides a shield to himself, so he could also be used in these final formations, but that's basically the strategy. And if you follow these tips and you keep refreshing your run until you get the shield into true damage crest, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a high clear on the labyrinth. And really easily we cleared to floor 20. This was insane. I was not expecting it to, I didn't even know if we would be able to get to floor 20. I thought maybe just floor 18 would be enough. And pretty good, because that would have been my best, but we destroyed it with this lineup of the relics and crests, and it's only our second time trying this actual strategy. So if you follow this strategy from the beginning, you're going to do very well. And just always try to accumulate those pure crystals, pick the vitality relics and also fortitude relics, and then finally just re-roll your crests if you don't get the shield related crests. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I thought this was a really interesting video because for a long time I wanted to know what is the strategy for Labyrinth, because this makes it easy. Without following this strategy, it becomes very difficult to clear even beyond floor 16. But thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That is going to be it for this one, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe because we upload daily AFK journey content with updates, guides, and even like as much whatever I can figure out about this game, I try to share it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until the next video, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.